Doing? How y'all doing today? It's your girl Queen Serene. I'm Gold Digger, where we generate an objective and ambitious lifestyle. I'm with YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Y'all, today is hair day, so I gotta wash my hair. I did, so it's everywhere right now. But hey, I'm here. Okay, I'm here, and I'm your accountability coach. I empower individuals and inspire entrepreneurs to take control of their lives, conquer their fears, and execute their goals through structure. Hence my book, Gold Digger, up here. You can go get one, get a copy of my book at, I'm on all platforms. However, go to my website and do it, golddigger.org. That's GOALDIGGA.org. How was y'all weekend? It's Making Moves Monday. Making Moves Monday. And what we're going to talk about today is willpower, having the willpower to just get through your day, get through your week, right? How can you have more willpower? Because what I find is a lot of my clients, they lack the willpower. I mean, they want to do it, they're going to do it one day, it's coming. They plan to do it, but they just don't take the action to get it done. And that's why I have my accountability call, y'all. My accountability call every Sunday at 8 a.m. Central Time. 8 a.m. Central Time. Okay. And I hope you all had a great weekend. A great weekend. Um, we also uh, talk about, well, we have an acronym called DRIP, DRIIPPP, where we discuss dividends, residual income, intellectual property, and products as far as product uh, products and property as far as real estate. Okay, but today, like I said, we're going to talk about willpower, and I have several several examples today that I have printed out. Well, printed out is on my computer that we're going to talk about. I want to start a episodic, if you will, an episodic, uh, I guess, series. Yes, series for self mastery, because this is part of my self mastery series. I talked about fear, the fear factor. Uh, what was it, last week? I think it was. It may have been that Monday, but it could have been Wednesday or Friday. But the fear factor element, I talked about that. That's part of my self mastery class, and also the willpower. So we just, and it's probably about 20 different topics in this group of on this series. Today is willpower. Okay, and how do you have willpower? Because we all don't have it. I mean, we want to do it, like I said, but sometimes life, like they say, I hate to say life be life, because then when people say that, I'm just like, okay, but it's a term for today's term now. So, but you know, life is real. Life is real, and we have distractions, we have families, we have relationships, we have work, we have businesses. It's just so many things that play in a factor that we want to get to it at another time. We'll soon get to it, right? So to stop that and start practicing better habits when in relating to real willpower, we have to create those habits. So number one, and I have seven down here. I think it's seven. Number one, I'm gonna go through them pretty quick. Practice self awareness. We need to practice self awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts, your feelings, and behaviors. Identify your weaknesses and triggers that may lead to impulsive and procrastination tendencies. Self aware helps you to recognize when your willpower is tested and empowers you to make conscious choices. You know, you're supposed to read, right? Have that, you're self-aware of that you need to read, right? So make sure you implement that in your daily routine, right? Mindfulness, number two, mindfulness and meditation. And this, whatever you want to do, you can apply this to your diet, to your to education when you're learning a new language or brushing up on or knowing a new skill or anything. It can apply to a lot of different things, right? Number two is mindfulness and meditation. Incorporate mindfulness practices and meditation into your daily routine. These techniques can help you cultivate focus, reduce stress, and increase self control by training your mind to stay present and non reactive to distractions or impulses, right? You have to be mindful, okay? Number three, develop healthy habits. Establishing positive habits such as regular exercise, adequate sleep, and a balanced diet can support your overall well being and strengthening your willpower. When you prioritize self care and maintain healthy routines, you build resilience and increase your capacity for self control. And that's true. If you work with a schedule, you tend to do what's on that schedule. Okay. Um, but like I say, develop healthy habits. We talked a little bit about the healthy habits before as well. Number four, set boundaries. Learn to set clear boundaries with yourself and others, saying no to distractions, okay? Temptations and commitments that don't align with your goals can protect can protect your time and energy, allowing you to stay focused on what truly matters to you. Sometimes you got to turn that TV off. You got to turn off that social media, those alerts, because it can distract you, especially if you have set out time for yourself to do a particular thing. Okay, set those boundaries. Number five, build. Let's see. Let me go down a little bit. Scroll down a little bit. Build incrementally. Gradually challenge yourself to step outside of your comfort zone and tackle tasks that require self discipline. Start with small, manageable goals and gradually increase their difficulty over time. Each success builds confidence and reinforces your ability to exert willpower. So you want to build on that. You want to build, um, say, uh, say you want to work out, or say you even want to read. Let's just say work out, because that's the hardest for a lot of us, right? Especially if you're not consistent with it, right? So you want to start out, even if you want to start out with 5 minutes a day. And I'm talking about, and that may seem little, but if you're not doing anything, 5 minutes should be okay, right? Or 10. Let's say 10, because you're like, what can I do with 5 minutes? You'll be amazed what you can do with even 15 minutes, you know, being the most. Um, you can do a lot with those 15 minutes. All you have to do is be consistent with it, right? So start really small, and then gradually go up, okay? Number six, seek social support. Surround yourself with positive individuals who encourage and motivate you to reach your goals. Share your aspirations with friends, family, or a mentor can provide accountability and help you stay committed when both faced with obstacles. And that's that accountability call. And if you're not going to my call, have your own group that you go to. Um, it can be uh, groups on Facebook or any social platform, because a lot of people, whatever it is that you're trying to do, is a lot of people doing that as well. Sometimes your family or your friends may not be doing the same things, and you have to go outside of that to get the support that you need. And like I said, your mentor or your accountability coach, such as me. So seek social support, okay? Number seven, practice gratitude. Cultivate a mindset of gratitude by regularly acknowledging and appreciating your progress, accomplishments, and the resources available to you. Gratitude can shift your focus away from immediate desires and strengthen your resolve to pursue long term goals. So, you know, that's things that you want to do, okay? Um, because you want to always be thankful and grateful, because it just having a clear mind and being thankful and grateful, it just shows appreciation to draw those things and open those things to come into your life. So it's important. It may sound small, but it's really, really huge. And I always start my day with a grateful attitude. right? So definitely do that. Okay. So those are 7 ways um, that let's see that you can do some things that you can implement in your life in order for you to be aware of practicing willpower. Okay. And I did have, let's see, I did actually have a different list that I wanted to share actually, and it's just not popping up. But this those what I talked about is what I want you to implement, but also in addition, there's 8 more things and I won't elaborate on them. However, I will state them. Set specific challenges. Okay. You have to set challenges for yourself. I say I won't elaborate on them. I mean, I am. Set challenges for yourself. Like I said, with that 15 minutes, or not even just 15 minutes. Say you're going to do something every day. Challenge yourself to do it every day. Be disciplined enough to do it. Use temptation building, bundling, I should say. Temptation bundling. This is the true list that I want to write to say, but I couldn't find it till now. Now it's popping up. But use temptation building, and let me tell you what that is. You know when I'm working out, right? I knock out things during that workout because yeah, you can listen to music. You can listen to music, but why not listen to an audiobook? And see, that's knocking two birds with one stone. Why not listen to if you're taking a new language, listening to a language or going back to that webinar, that self-improvement webinar that you may be taking a class or something to do some listening to a particular topic, those type of things. So you can as you work out, you can do those things. That's just like temptation building, combining two, or if it's you want to do something fun, watch your favorite television show while you work out, because you can do that. That should be the only time you watch that favorite show. That's combining the temptation building, doing something that you like and doing something that you might not want to do, but you know that you have set a goals to do it. Okay. Uh, Okay, I'm not going to go into these other ones. I may go ahead and talk about these other ones next time, but since I got the new list, my real list that I want to talk about popped up in front of me. But we're just going to leave it at that. It's your girl Queen Serene. I hope you got some value out of out of the topics as far as with the willpower. Um, let's see if there's anything in my book I wanted to say. You have to be committed. A lot of times, you just gotta to make those good habits or those to continue to have great habits. It just all takes let's just it just takes commitment and consistency. That's it. A lot of times you can write things down too. Write them down, um, like your goals in your journal, because that's why I say journaling is always important. About how your day went, when you don't do the tasks that you were supposed to do, write down in your journal. Write down in your journal what it is you are to do that next day. Write down what then that day, then write down what you didn't accomplish. Go take a look back and reflect back on it because a lot of time you go back and you look at yourself and you say, well, dang, I said this, but really, that could have been done. This could have been done. You want to talk about your day um, throughout the day. Like when you're journaling, um, you can journal day by day, talking about everything that you talked about or did that day, like at night, because this is how I used to journal. I would, you know, at night, I would just talk about everything that I did that day. And that's a good way of doing it. But sometimes I would omit something that wasn't in there, right? So now what I do is because I do leave my book at home, the one I journal in. However, I'll make little notes to myself, in my phone, or I'll make little notes on a piece of paper, which are easily lost now. That's why I suggest maybe doing it on the phone. And then just little notes or quotes that I bring to myself and or remind myself. So when I do go journal that night, I can implement that in there. And what you say when you're journaling, you're just talking about your day and how your day went, some of your feelings that you've had. Because I have people that ask me, I don't know what to say. Just or like I said, what you want to do, what you didn't do, and sometimes I put how I feel when I didn't do something, and what I'm gonna do. I just put everything, things that you think about, because we think a lot. I forget someone. I was looking at something, and here I go with my rambling. But I was watching something, and they were saying how many times we think a lot throughout the day. Well, I mean, something how something just crosses your mind, it just crosses your mind, and then it's gone, right? But just being mindful, you can even carry if you have a smaller um, book with you. You can carry it with you. Actually, that may be something I may do in the future because mine is real small. It's a little small notebook. Journal that I have. And, I could actually take it in my big old bag that we carry around. We have in big bags. And I can actually take it with me. And that way I can just, put on the date and then I can do it that way instead of putting it in my phone, logging it in my phone. But I'm just saying there's plenty of ways to skin a cat. If you can take it with you and remember that, then do so. Take it with you and write down your thoughts throughout the day. And then you just can't believe how much you will have written down. You have a lot written down throughout that day after doing it, and then at night you can just tap it off, or is it tap it off like they do a pump? Tap it off. You'll tap it off. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, journaling is very important because I just love to go back and look at my or listen to my past self and reflect on how I thought about myself, or the things that was happening and going on. And another thing, and I'm going to end it here, but another thing you can do is write down your dreams early in the morning. Write your dreams down. I find that so important to do that because first of all, we dream. When we dream, a lot of times we forget our dreams. And I'm not going to go into the different messages and different things that dreams imply, but it's very powerful. Dreams are very powerful. Um, Write your dreams down in the morning because that's when it's fresh in you, fresh with you. So that's something that you can do too. Just talk about what you dreamed about as well. Write that down, and I don't worry about spelling. I don't worry because this is something for you. I don't worry about spelling. I don't worry about how it, being punctually correct or any of that. I'm just free writing, just whatever comes to mind. And you'll just doing that every day, one or two of that, because some people think that just because you journal, you got to put a whole page down there. No, you don't have to have a whole page. I tend to do that, have a whole page now, but that's because I journal a lot. With consistency, you'll get better at it, right? And I know I done went from willpower to journaling, but journaling, you have to have willpower in order to journal every day, right? So those are just some things that y'all can take with you and run. Okay. Anyway, it's your girl Queen Serene here on Gold Digger, where we generate an objective and ambitious lifestyle. It's Making Moves Monday. Y'all go and make some moves. Get that journal, and you know, start journal. Start doing your journal and let me know how it go. Okay. It's your girl Queen Serene, and I'm old. Peace. Mm. Bye, Facebook and Instagram. And who else we got? Oh, YouTube, and stream. Okay, share. See this. And I'm pressing end, YouTube, and you not ending. Okay, this never delete and post now. I wonder how many Oh, you ain't ended yet?